So welcome to my studio here. This is my home studio where I am spending a lot of time during this quarantine period. I will be traveling to my regular studio too, but it just seems like a nice time to work at home. So I thought I don't know how everybody else feels, but this is really weird times right now. And it's sometimes hard almost to focus on working, but you figure you have all this time, why am I'm not getting all this work done? But I'm starting a new piece here, and I'm trying to think of work that helps get me feel connected to life and the world, and maybe find some sort of consolation and all that. So this is going to be a forest piece, I believe, because we all kind of feel like we're a little bit lost in the woods right now. And I try to get in touch with and connect with that feeling that I have when I'm inside the thick of the woods and feel kind of protected. And even though it's chaotic, there's something about the way the light filters through. So when I'm beginning a piece, and I don't begin them all the same, I have my gloves that I wish I had bought another box right before all this happened. Now I am recycling them because it's impossible to find a box of gloves online. And I'm looking at like little things on my wall too. I love it, little notes I find. I just write down random things when I think of them. But here I got, it says grief and celebration. Well, that kind of speaks to today, doesn't it? What do I have up here? The search for grace and transcendence. Okay, let's try to begin thinking about the search for grace and transcendence. So I just look at this piece. I have a reference here of a kind of a tree forest type. I'm not going to be following that directly. It's just kind of a loose idea. I like to face the canvas not really knowing what the heck I'm going to do, because I guess there's more excitement that way. So I'm just going to work for a while. I'm going to be doing underpainting. I start playing around usually using acrylics, oftentimes mixed with Liquitex clear gesso, and which basically I'm making like a colored gesso underpainting that eventually I will switch over to oils, unless for some reason it all comes together with the acrylic, and then there's no need to switch over, but I'm hardly ever satisfied with that. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm going to just start making some marks and trying to think about this canvas and what I feel about the canvas. And so I'm just looking at all these kind of crayons I have, and I'm thinking about colors and what color am I responding to right now. I often respond to this color, so I'll probably just start because I can't overthink this. And then I'm just going to start drawing and thinking and feeling the canvas and thinking about what's happening. Lately I've been really into touching the canvas with my hands. I'm painting a lot with my hands. It's just something I find really so sometimes I'll even get my hands wet and just mess around. Channeling how I feel right now, which is really kind of confused and there's just something right now about really touching things and feeling things that I'm really responding to. Well, maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe the virus has infected my head. Oh. think about crisscrossing space, look at how complicated it is, how complex it is when you're in the forest. It's the dark trees in the background, and the lighter ones, and some fragility sometimes that cuts through. And we all have to find our own voice when painting. This doubles as my water bottle. Oh, there's a real darkness in this area. Oh, I like that darkness. And the idea of a deep... These are just kind of inexpensive paints that I'm mixing with the... I've got some purple and some... these are brand new. Cad Red Light. I want some grade purples, and I'm just going to work with my hands. I just feel like being, I feel like it. I just feel like being in them, really connecting. I have a sort of a guideline along the outside because eventually, well, you know, hate to say when it gets framed, if it gets framed, if it makes it to that level of completion, then I will have enough space to stretch it on stretcher bars. Now this is a little warmer down here. Let's make it a little bit warmer. I have a piece of plastic down on this because I can actually just peel the paint off after. Oh yeah, some more dark over here. Trying to get something on. Back and forth between the whites and the darker colors. I'm just trying to really get the things activated, things start to move. Something about a hand that just does with a brush. The brush in between my hands. I want to feel it. I want to be in it. I want to. When does this be drying? I can't say. I started feeling this way. But I like what's going on with the purple. It says finger painting, not like the kids. Again, these are just Lucas oil paint, Lucas acrylics, and I mainly got them because I wanted to not be thinking about my materials and just be able to just squirt paint out and go for it. I need a little bit of this red too. So what do I have here? I won't be able to read them pretty soon because they'll be all covered up with pink hands. This is a magenta, so I have to, basically I have a split complementary palette, except I didn't put any phthalo blue on here. have white, I have a light yellow, I have an Indian yellow, I have a cad red light, I have a magenta, I have an ultramarine, and then I have what was this? Some sort of purple. It was purple, permanent violet. And again, these are from Lucas. And some Liquitex clear gesso. I just want to get a little bit, I don't think I like this magenta. It's very pink. Oh, let me get a pink. Again, you know that feeling when you're in the woods. Yeah. I can't tell you how much fun this is. Oh yeah, let's have a some trees that have some lighter. Okay. I want to keep the light coming in that area in there. I think that is where some of that other color is going to go in. All right. I'm in the woods. I'm feeling the chaos. God, am I feeling the chaos, huh? Yeah. Channeling the chaos here. Does it feel a little chaotic to you? It feels a little chaotic in my life right now. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Ooh, here's a really gross color. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, let's put some of those in there. That is pretty gross, but I think it'll work. Yeah, when I switch to the oils, I can be a little bit more specific with my color choices, but there's some of these marks that I will never be able to recapture. So hopefully some of this will be able to remain coming through. But and for me, it's all about the layering, the building up. Starting to feel like you're in that chaotic forest. Whoop! Stop you. Yeah, somewhat establish the parameters of the border, so I know where my painting is going to ultimately end, I think. And there we go. That's right. All right. Let's push those violet, some of those purples to be a little more blue violet. Get some clear gesso. Ah, yeah, that's a nice blue. Gotta have the darkness behind the trees before I can bring in the light. So that's the other thing, right? I feel like I'm in this, I don't know, in this dark wood, and I don't even know what the hell's going on. Do any of us right now? What's true, what's not true, what's real, what isn't real. How on earth do we get out of this mess? Where's the way out? Huh? Is there a way out? Do we have a way out? Are we in here forever? Who knows? Oh, that's a nice color there, huh? I like that. Oh yeah, let's keep that kind of wolf con color alive. Very sad to hear that Wolf Con has passed away. Had a great chance to meet him once when I was in grad school, and it was really highlight. Again, it's all this just push, pull, knock things back, bring things forward, make a mess, and just be in touch with what is going on. That's what I'm trying to do here. Some white. I had a thought. Let's see if I remember the thought, what I was doing before I got interrupted. Oh, is it that? I don't know. I don't think that's where I was thinking. Maybe it was. Oh, I see. Maybe I want to do. Oh, is there a tree? Okay, I want blue green. Oh, I probably need some phthalo for that. A little phthalo goes a long way. Let's just have a couple drops available. Because I want this green to go a little bit more blue green. Now where's the where's my yellow? And a little bit of this acrylic. Yeah. Nice. Oop, not dark enough, but kind of a nice color. It'll be alright under something. Wasn't as dark as I wanted it to be. I can get it darker. Let's throw a little purple in it. Oh, nice color. More like it. Oh, now you all think I'm crazy, and maybe I am. Alright, I'm gonna stop this video and then I will start another one so I can post them in little clippings.